Wind guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a... field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
One with the sounds.
Precipitant storm, hear my command! Oh, bring it on! That sucks to be you!
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Oh, bring it on! Let me be your blade. Oh, bring it on! Let me be your blade. Serenade! Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! Shape the shapeless! Don't worry.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Coming in hot! Let me be your blade. I think I found something, Rover. Watch out. Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother. Help.
It seems to only tacit discords to this one, turning the last bits of a... I'm sorry. No. Rover? It seems to be the village is some based on the... Perhaps there must be... I'll inform... Sorry. I know it does. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one... The area is a mess. Look, someone was in... Speeding up. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They see. I remember reading.
I see.
These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind.
The frac
Yes. I don't know much. It's a group of extremists.
fusing humans.
We've seen signs of them above the artificer. No one knows their. There is one man who they belong to. If he's responsible. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve him. The girl... Don't worry. Well, let's just to begin with. I heard you. So, that makes sense, given... So, no need to be so... But out of all the... Before you knew... You are... From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is... That's why I'm... But truth hurts sometimes. I know. My goal... Come on. As you learned, and before that, I don't... maybe you should... I won't tell it, so go ahead. Bruv. Now, what is the conclusion? But let me ask you then. Let me give you a... The truth is far more... First, an innocent girl. Next, what false devotion? Fleet now, Rover. I'm eager to hear your version. Our story once upon a time in a peaceful... In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, fables. Stories told, but they always draw from the same story gets to... Whatever you learn from it is just like us now. This village marks the beginning. So that magistrate... One day, the shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd, his flock obeyed. They no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their shepherd. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those. Oh, so you are right. It's up to the two of us. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god. As each night passed, it was the only rover. Do you think someone would... I once believed that too. But true equality is... The world was meant to receive equal when every wish, when they can make... They all rush to make more funny. Later, the shepherd openly blamed them. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped after witnessing the black lambs' actions and hearing from their those oblivious lambs.
Speeding up.
Well done. You didn't let... Now, I wonder, what is... Answer me and I'll reveal who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs. Indeed, the direct culprit. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at... Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, if they were given another chance, inevitably they accepted their fate. Now, my second question. Of course, as always. Here's my final... Don't... What is the truth you've...
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs.
That's right. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained... Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Well then, let's see if this... Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
Wind guide me.
Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead?
One with the sounds.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Beware.
Lock on!
Disperse. Bad timing. Break.
Speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Disperse.
Let me be your blade.
Sucks to be you.
Time for some hot action!
Sounds come forth.
Magnificent! Hey! Rover! Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I?
Stay away from her!
With one condition. Don't let you improvise.
No worry. Rover, it seems... But don't forget, let me know what the joy... We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation. It took me some time to break that barrier. Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies and making up stories, we cannot take his words for granted. What two distinct frequencies of tacit discords? I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, is everything all right? Please be sure to stay safe.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Against the winds. Look, the water is go. Against the winds. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do that? That tree. Please, are you trying to Where did it go? that girl just wanted those sacrifice. I guess the please exits. Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy. The villagers. What was the diary's owner? My apologies. I wish I could. It was tragedies like this that made. I cannot stop the Really? Dwelling on yes.
When I hacked into the Second Coming of Solaris' database, I found a sealed file with your birth date. So, surprise! Happy birthday. Rebecca's been on my case for weeks about a party. Whenever you're ready, I'll take you there.
It's your freaking birthday, Chum! That's a once-a-year license to raise hell! We're throwing a rager! Down in bottles till sunrise! Oh, guess some peeps can't drink yet. Fine, guess we'll make do with fizzy sodas.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving.
Hey, do you know the girl who always shows me?
Abby, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Just a bit winded after grappling with that big old grub. Are we gonna head straight to the infirmary?
Yeah, but we can check.
Your frequency's calmed down. The void worm must have snatched it. Smells like a Thenodian, just like that big eyeball.
The Academy's been here a long time. They must have ways to deal with the Therno. And that girl who appeared out of nowhere. Her voice was like the one I heard over the radio in Honami City. Maybe it was her.
Really? Maybe she's in Lahai Roy now. Should we try to find her?
Let's focus on fixing my feet. As for Lene, first.
So, what's your true story, rover from the Black Shores? Figures. I was being from here on out. Things will get busier.
About the notes you lent me last week, I spotted a few. Greetings. Are you feeling unwell?
Nurse Nana, you're gonna creep out our precious butt. She didn't even flinch facing that void worm.
I can see that. Calm. Just so, little Lene. Need another sick note today? What's your reason this time?
Not me this time. It's her. Yep. Came straight here after finishing my project report.
Are you hurt anywhere?
Well, that's right.
Oh my. No need to panic.
Oh, right. She had
My. First time vital scan.
just minor scratches? Well,
Mild. Little Lene, aren't you? Don't worry. Please take a seat here and...
What's the situation? The results are out? Let me see. A bloom bearer of the Black Shores, brought in by recommendation. I'm Luke Herson, the attending doctor here at the infirmary. Most students call me Dr. Herson, but if you prefer Dr. Well, according to the report. As for the frequency loss, though, I will say, charging off into a void storm without proper protection isn't recommended. We always stress that life comes first, but... sorry. Got off track. I just mean, stay sharp until... Freshman. Well, let's get that cassette burned, shall we? And if you feel unwell or run into problems, don't hesitate to come find me. Whether it's school. Looking after students' mental health is a part of my job, too.
Dr. Herson, a synchronist at the Rebel College has fallen unconscious. Requesting...
Understood. I'm on my way. Well then, see you later.
Dr. Herson, isn't see you later a bit odd for a doc...
You're right. Let me rephrase that. Welcome back.
How'd it go? Are you all right?
I'm fine. By the way, this cassette you've all been mentioning?
Oh, the cassette. Every new student gets one burned. It's a special... You'll need access to the Research Institute to get one. And, well, that...
Okay, let's get that done first.
Got it. Enrollment is handled at the faculty office.
Oh, good to see you again.
Professor, I admit there are a few errors.
Right, the testing ground.
Hold on.
Void worms have been unusually active lately.
It took heavy damage and the...
We need to restore remote. Worst case, we'll have to send a suitable resonator to handle it manually.
But that area is too close to void worm territory.
I know. That's exactly why we must learn the cause of this void storm cycle's I have a meeting. Please excuse me.
Looks like they're done talking.
Hmm? Do you need something? Oh. Lene.
Darn it, I almost forgot. That?
You're always skirting the minimum attendance requirement. Keep this up and only...
Understood. 3 subjects left.
That's not the point. Linnea. Oh, never...
Miss Voss, I'm here to help her get enrolled.
Enrollment? At a time like this? Let me check. Yes. You're on the list of new students who haven't... so you're a Black Shores recommendation. All right. Identity confirmed. First, you'll need to register if you have any questions. As for Lynette...
It's recess right now. I'll take her through enrollment and give her a quick campus tour.
Ugh, you...
Leave it to me. All right, freshmen. Let's get you... First up, name. Just input it. Your class will be assigned automatically. New students usually start in the preparatory program. Next, contact address. You can fill in your home or guardians. All set? Then it's time to take your ID photo. Since you're joining midterm, a lot of things aren't ready yet. That's what happened to me. Don't worry, those will come later. Ready? Think about what pose you want to strike. Not bad. You look cool. All right, look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, good idea. Hold on a sec. Excuse me, Miss Voss? Could you take a photo for us?
Let me see. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Thanks, Miss Voss. Document uploading. Done. Let's go pick up your student card.
Let's see. All set. Here, keep this safe. Don't lose it.
Absolutely. That card's your lifeline. It gives you access to gates.
That said, if you're fine with missing out on these little conveniences while waiting for a replacement, since you're a synchronist, it's also the only pass linked to your... Our goal with the Exostrider is to take on the Threnodian causing the Void Storm. The Exostrider, even after... Some think it shares the same origin as the Sentinels, but no
Same origin as the Sentinels. Where is the Exostrider?
Not here. But you saw that giant sword, right?
We've collected enough Exostrider components to build with training and fine-tuning. You'll boost your synchronization rate with...
Sounds like you're attempting some sort of
It's a multinational project. It's inevitable, so don't worry. We've filtered out the extreme techniques. When I say you can trust us, I mean it's safe. The whole project past the Black Shore is safe. Besides that, the Exostrider is also linked to the upcoming new solar ceremony.
Teach, don't you have another class?
I do. And you, young lady, if you know the well, welcome to Star Torch Academy. With your student card, Miss Lene, if you have time, take our new student there.
How do we get to the Research Institute?
Usually, I take the Star Torch Express, or get my own ride. Since you're now officially a Star Torch student, you get an Academy-issued vehicle. Rare chance.
You bet.
All right, let's go pick up your ride.
The lenses convert the reality to idea and control it.
The Royal refused to speak with me until I solved the equation they left behind.
So, about your paper.
Mr. Sigma, I brought the 9th Great Mystery to pick up her vehicle.
Zero tolerance for traffic violations. Zero.
Huh? That's it? Oh.
This week's student poll ranked it number 1.
Mr. Sigma, we're here for the new students' ride.
Confirmed. Rover, your vehicle is ready. Please read and memorize the Star Torch traffic safety. Please read carefully. Traffic safety is not a game. Speed is a... Please complete your signature in 5.
Great, let's go.
Please wait. Resuming dialogue. Scans indicate your vehicle has had 13 speeding. Additionally, your unauthorized modifications fall into a gray area of the vehicle.
Mr. Sigma, all I did was add a turbocharger, tweak the suspension, and upgrade the... Besides, compared to seniors strapping missiles and anti-gravity wheels on, I'm practically a model student. Yep. One senior even turned his bike into a light tank for a project. Drove it straight into an active...
I must note that the student committed major vehicle management code violations and breached dozens of school...
Which was revoked when he brought back critical voidworm data. Now's our chance. Go, go! get to take you for a joyride.
So that's your real purpose, huh?
Nice today. How do you feel? Settling in all right? Yeah, not bad, huh? But honestly, it's been ages since I last raced.
You like racing that much?
Uh-huh. The roar of the engine, wind and... Look, Lehigh Roy's sky might be artificial. Yeah, I mean, you've only got one life, right? Might as... That's what Star Torch Academy is to me. Before I came here, I never imagined a place like this with the resolve to burn in the search for answers. With the belief they can actually end the Void Storm and the Threnodian. And maybe break through the etheric sea to find what true freedom really looks like. It's beautiful, isn't it? Watching them chase their dreams, it's hard not to want that for yourself.
But you're already a student here. You have what it takes to chase your dreams too.
Yeah, you're right. But I've gotta say, things are plenty good enough right now. Oh, almost forgot. Welcome! You're now officially a Star Torch Academy student! My first introduction was too rushed, so I'm doing it properly this time. I'm Lene, a second year in the preparatory program. Time flies. Feels like I just got here, and now I'm a second year. You could call me Miss Lene if you want.
Well then, pleased to meet you, Miss Lene.
Maybe just stick with Lene. Not really used to the whole formality thing. All right, let's get moving. Time to hit the road. Keeping up with me like this? You're pretty good at driving, aren't you?
Piece of cake.
here it comes. One of my favorite tunnels. Stay close. This isn't normal. Whoa! Watch out! That was a close call. I better report that mess back to the academy.
Does this happen often?
Yeah, but it's still kind of weird. Normally the maintenance bots clear stuff up pretty quick. But seriously, your driving's amazing. You were smooth as butter dodging all that. Whoa, look! The train caught up to us.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. We're almost there.
Attention. All outbound trains to the surface are temporarily suspended. For assistance, please contact station staff. Due to an unexpected incident along the route ahead, trains to Star Torch Academy are expected to be delayed by 45 minutes.
Almost there. Still keeping up?
Always. Lene?
What?
Something on your mind?
Not really. Just on the way here. But that's not for me to worry about. Look over there. See that floating structure along the track? That's the space. Yep. They connect Lahai to the surface Frostlands. But with all these void storms, well, my mission's done. If you have questions, find Professor Mornier. She looks aloof, but trust me, she's cool. I'd love to stick around, but I can't skip another afternoon class. Don't sweat it. It's the right thing to do. When I first arrived, the seniors showed me the ropes, just like this. Go on. When you're done, I'll give you a tour of the campus. Well, time to take care of my own business.
Helios parameters stable. Huh? Voids, of course. This should lower the margin of error. Cassette depository is just through the portal over there. Oh no. What was that verification?
This is the torch of civilization and the future. Chin up. One day we'll touch the etheric sea and the
The cafeteria menu's not bad this week. What do you say we... Leave it to me. When you come back...
Data's running slow. Just 5 more minutes. I'll stay. Get the students out first.
Why is the still failing?
Those are just the server racks for the cassette frequency data. Stop resonating with them. At this rate, you'll trigger an overload. Easy. Yes. This is our first meeting. I'm Mornier, Space Trek Collective researcher and professor at Star Torch Academy. You came to burn your cassette, right? I'll take you. I know.
What was that just now?
Recollections. Recollections of past Space Trek researchers, staff, and students. Data stored in the cassettes. More precisely, memories. They're crucial to the continuity of self-aware consciousness. It's what makes us truly human. Lahairoi is constantly shrouded in the Void Storm, a byproduct of the Void-born Threnodian. It has the power to disintegrate the frequency of any living being. To counter this, the Institute produced cassettes, devices designed to capture and preserve a person's frequency and memories, safeguarding their very existence. The cassettes of the deceased are kept here. You likely resonated with one of the stored frequencies. It happens occasionally, but anyway, for now, let's get you to the burning room.
Burning protocol initiated. Resonance link confirmed. Burning in 5, 4, 3.
Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake.
Those were my memories? But the last one...
Something wrong? Feeling unwell?
No, I'm fine.
Yes. Your frequency has been copied and transcribed into it. But before it can be put into service, it needs calibration. Would you hand it over for a moment?
So that noise earlier wasn't an error. This frequency code, I've seen the exact same one in the database. Identical codes caused a conflict during transcribing. Normally, resonators from similar origins have close... And stranger still, it's not in any official archive. The file is empty. Just some unreadable data. Not corruption. More like someone deleted it.
Just a data error. Overwriting should solve it.
Understood.
This frequency cassette recorder, or FCR, will alert you when a void storm appears. So, keep it on you at all times. But, without adequate precautions, it still won't fully protect you from the void storm's effects. Many surveyors and students have...
Professor Mornier, about my frequency.
I have read your report. You're stable for now. Compared to your enrollment checkup, you're a bell's curve. As for the void worm, there's no precedent. No one's ever survived having their frequency devoured. So don't take unnecessary risks. That's rule number 1. I understand. I'll keep watch.
Professor Mornier, where are you? If possible.
What's happening?
It's about the artificial sun's launch process. The professors...
That's the second...
We can't get a word in.
Not that my being there will... I'll be there shortly. And you... Sorry. There's an urgent matter I... Oh, there's no need to shy away. If the Research Institute is open to Star Torch students.
That artificial sun they spoke of.
In simple terms, it's our plan to replace the sun you see in the sky.
You're planning to replace the Exostrider's drive. Is that what the new solar ceremony is about?
You remember? Did the Black Shores tell you this?
Professor Mornier, what a
Actually... Well then...
I appreciate your perspective, Professor Anslem. But according to Royan calculations, this launch window is the best we...
How can you be so certain, Warren? Their optimal window is derived from those indecipherable runes, with no methodology
The Roya are our partners, Professor. Their calculations are unquestionable. All we can do is uphold our side of the bargain. Well then, I believe counsel from a third...
I'm inclined to proceed with the original plan. But given the unsatisfying results from the last simulation, I understand Professor Anslem's concerns. I'll go to Beata Woods to consult.
What matters now is ensuring that the Institute can calculate and calibrate the reactor drive. We all know the importance of Hyvatia in this process. And this is a shared achievement between the Collective and the Roya. The very
Huh. Fine words. Just don't forget that I warned you.
Sorry if I'm being blunt. I'm sure, Professor, but I recognize every face here. Ah, so you're here to...
She comes...
The Black Shore? So you came... Her sudden appearance in the Academy. God, I don't deal with the Academy all that.
This may not be the right time.
Oh, forgive me. Curiosity has always been my Well, if you have the Black Shore's recommendation, You're certainly a student. Allow me to introduce myself. Aside from the rooms marked no entry, I'm sure Professor Mornier will. Alas, my work calls. I'll leave you to it.
Sorry you had to witness their quarrel. Anyway, just like Professor Warren said, feel free to look around as you like. Now that you're caught up, may I ask you a question? Would you like to attend?
Me? But...
Consider this my personal invitation. I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity to...
I'd be honored to witness the rise of Lahai Roy's new sun.
Then it's settled.
Void storm detected near Sundermere. Readings rising rapid. The source is... the highway...
Give me a full report.
Yes, Professor. Hyvatia has been compromised by the... Their target is... the Institute.
The Void Storm has corrupted the Hyvatia detector, a critical sensor for the reactor drive.
Wait! Someone's near the detector! Is that...
Warning. Unauthorized presence detected. Institute lockdown initiated. All personnel must proceed to the nearest safe zone. All exits will be sealed in 5 minutes.
What? I never authorized this command.
What's the situation?
Hyvatia's contamination triggered the highest level safety protocol. We'll all be sealed in here until the threat is... I tried to stop it, but my...
Then we need to find a way to get out there.
Wait! The main train's suspended under lockdown protocol.
Professor Mornier, I need to borrow an Institute vehicle.
We have backup vehicles at the transfer gate.
But the same way I got in.
She should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging her into it. That message I just got, it's from the Void Storm should have erased him. Yet someone's using his comms ID. Last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated, better clear them out first. Guess who? This kind of aggression. Have these exoswarm been altered? The Fraxidus must be behind it. Huh? I heard something. Name your color! I'm just getting started. That's all you've got? Woohoo! Marked! Need a ride, sweetheart? I call the shots. Special delivery goes boom! Name your color. Huh? I heard something. Mind if I bail here? I call the shots. You haven't seen anything yet. Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Zip! Marked! Watch the corner! I heard something.
got here quicker than I expected.
You? Impossible.
The poor Fraxida sleep. Or...
Spare me.
Oh, turn me in. Either way, the same gift you've...
Never mind. Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Hyvatia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute.
Swift and resolute.
Drive safe! Check! Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Yeah, watch the corner!
Swift and resolute. Down with the curtain!
I call the shots. You haven't seen anything.
Drive safe! Special delivery goes boom!
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper. Bad timing.
Watch the corner.
Swift and resolute.
I call the shots. Drive safe!
Tie a bow and call that my signature.
Swift and resolute. You will obey.
That sucked. Barely made it. Thanks for the...
So, why were you here?
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system logs and report all damages to the If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class, Miss Lily. I expect a proper
Professor Warren, they're just
Quiet! I'm asking.
I noticed that Hyvatia was out of control.
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to act.
I just acted before...
Acted before you could think? Regardless of your circumstance, if you...
Its malfunction had...
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you don't... Do you even remember what Star Torch stat?
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. Of course, I don't mean...
Linnea's behavior is suspicious. But judging by what I just saw, she didn't seem like there must be another reason. Besides, it was Linnea who protected me from Hyvatia. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos, but she didn't. Until we know the cause for certain,
My apologies for the tone, but we must inform the Academy. The Institute has poured everything into this ceremony. If something has gone wrong, we need to uncover. And as a witness to the incident, I'm afraid... After you.
The Academy has reviewed the incident, Professor Warren. While we share your concern over the Institute's loss, blaming a single student...
What were you doing when Hyvatia lost control, Miss Linnae? What?
I was escorting Rover to burn on my way back to the Academy before I could Exoswarm remained.
No such remains were found, Miss Linnae.
That was quick. What about the surveillance cameras? They're equipped to handle Voidstorm interference. They should have...
They didn't. And in fact, you aren't in the footage.
What if the footage was tampered with?
Possible, but only if she...
Since neither side can confirm...
We should expand the scope of the investigation. Remember the security breach?
You mean the breach that exposed a flaw in the... Do you have anything else to add, Miss Linnae?
Then please remain on Academy grounds until the investigation...
One last thing, Miss Linnae. You're from the new Federation.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just noticed you stay at the Academy, even...
Thanks for asking, Professor. I keep in touch with my parents whenever I can. If you're implying I have some secret agenda...
Not at all. I simply wonder if you don't want to return.
I don't think that's something you should...
Let's not waste any more time, Professor Warren.
Thanks for speaking.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
Straight to the point, huh?
It's highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating.
You're not just a student, are you?
I've always wished I were just an ordinary student, but, well... Ever thought about throwing everything away? The responsibilities, the secrets you can't share, the constant weight on your shoulders? Just letting it all go and living a carefree life like the rest of them? Just a passing thought. I know it's not something you'd admit to, whether you've ever wished for it or not. Not someone like you. But we're not the same. I just really want to be like the other students here. This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the Academy, as a student.
Is it really so important to you?
Yeah. More than I can say.
I'll take your silence as a yes then. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in Lahai Roy in time. I'll complete the mission, assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert. Their mission wasn't completed. Professor Warren knows I'm from the new Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to Lahai Roy's Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Lene's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to Lahai Roy. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves when they wake up, brush their teeth, and look in the mirror. They just know who they are.
And you want to be one of them.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the Fraxidus threatens my school life. They're your enemy too. We have shared interests. That's a solid basis for us to cooperate.
A student wouldn't talk like that. Even if we solve this, do you think you'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror afterward? That being said, I do know what matters most now. I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you. And I'll own that choice.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like a teacher. All right then, let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. People who treat me like their friend. People worth protecting. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus are here in Lahai Roy.
Let's do this. Together.
I've been holding in these words forever. Feels good to finally get them out. As for our first lead... What we do know is, Hyvatia's malfunction and the contaminated exoswarm are definitely connected to this device I found. It looks like Academy tech. Maybe the Department of Engineering's lab can shed some light.
But why would the Academy allow something this dangerous?
Maybe its appearance is just a disguise. Or maybe, after all, that contact who's been feeding me orders,
might still be in. If you're ready to start making moves, I know a shortcut. Right this way.
Is a testament to my connection.
Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory. It's triple...
Which means someone hijacked the department.
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. It looks like a basic calibrator. Long story short, it stores and amplifies a tiny slice of Voidstorm frequency.
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it...
So... it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally a ticking time. You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, so first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and device data, I can try to override the device's permissions. Get it to only activate if it resonates with me. It'll reboot during the process, though. And,
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
yes. That's why I'll need you to...
Sure. I've got you.
All right. Starting now. Having someone cover my back like this. Not too bad.
Me.
Quick and clean. It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. Glad we... You got me. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Because the longest reboot time for the auto... sorry, back to the topic. While the Academy's mechs and the Void Matter barrier security logs show unusual access. Also, the device's data has 3 frequency... but I didn't change anything. That backfired, though.
Back to those waveforms. If one is Hivacia's, then the other 2 are likely...
I think you're right. Next, we need to figure... Let's head to the Space Trek archive, then.
Box just exploded at the discharge gate. Get over here now.
Wind guide me.
Allow me to introduce Miss Iris. That's right, she's the Archives Administrator, responsible for
Hello, I'm Iris, Miss Lene, and...
Oh, you look beat.
The archive experience.
We want to look up
Searching now. Found 3,281.
That's a lot.
Understood. Narrowed down to 300 and down to 3 results now.
Big improvement.
Locations for those files are marked. Need anything else? Never call Mr. Sigma. Traffic illumin.
Determining exoswarm contamination thresholds via synchronous accelerators. Looks like it's a paper studying the impact of... Can't understand a word, but... If I match the wave...
Preparing for the test with Blade again.
Why does Iris keep flagging my thesis submissions?
I think her filters keep mistaking your work for junk data.
Void Matter Storm Surveyor Amplifier Module. This is the original manufacturing record.
How's it going on your... What I found were mostly things we already knew. A void worm. They're planning to...
The Research Institute.
That's the most looks like the content... Whatever their game is. Void worms. I'll leave that to you. The Department of Engineering's crafting platform runs a mass production. If they activate them to lure with the manufacturing, the Space Trek Collective has defense, like I said. Besides, is that by now, this content...
Miss Lene, the Academy requires your presence. Also, we've... Please cooperate with our...
I'll answer any questions you have, but this has nothing to do with her. She only enrolled today.
Very well, then. Please return to your dorm and wait for further questioning. Leaving without authorization.
Sorry. I'll count on you for the rest.
If, as Lene said, the Fraxidus have infiltrated the Academy, I need to be careful who I alert in the Institute. For that, I need someone I can trust. I'll have to visit the infirmary again.
Let's just make do with a neutral pattern now.
Ah, Rover. Stable Rebel curve detected. No abnormal waveforms. You seem to be in good condition today.